Yo, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy 3, my body and the spirit. And welcome back to another Military Monday video. I just want to say thank you guys so much. Make sure you hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. It helped me out a lot. I really appreciate it. And welcome back. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. It's gonna be right here. Yes, sir. And today is Monday, January 13th. Let's get into it. You dig? I hope you guys all are having a wonderful day, wonderful week, wonderful month, wonderful year, wonderful life. So, as you can tell by the title of this video, it's my 2020 Navy experience. Hold on. U.S. Navy. No, but I figured I'll start first with why I chose the Navy over any other branch in the military. So, okay, so reason number one, the first reason why I joined it, why I picked the Navy over any other branch, was the fact that they travel around the world more often than any other branch in the military. I found that super intriguing, so that was like one of the main determining factors on why I wanted to pick, you know what I'm saying, the Navy. But how do I look in the shirt though, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. Am I snatched? Nah, I'm playing. Boom. So reason number two, I just felt like the Navy is where I was called. Like I felt like the Navy is where I fit in. Like I checked it, I weighed my pros and cons for every branch and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the Navy made me feel like I was a part. Even though like I haven't done anything, okay, to that point where I thought about this, I haven't done anything to like, like put myself, I haven't started any of the process. But like I felt like just like thinking, I watched a lot of YouTube videos as you guys are doing now. I watched a lot of YouTube videos. I researched a lot and I just felt like the Navy was the perfect fit for me. My number 3 reason is the uniforms. I feel like the Navy by far has the flyest uniforms out of any branch of the military. Like them uniforms are swaggy. Like like the color navy blue and like yellow is like, to me, dumb fly. Like it's super fly, and like just the uniforms I feel like are, you know what I'm saying, top notch, like better than anything else. My last reason on why I chose to enlist in the Navy, I did my research on every branch jobs that they offer. For the Navy, the rate. I researched every rate and I just love the diversity of rates. And I heard once you're in, it takes a couple years, but you're able to like change your rate. You're able to change your MOS or whatever. And I feel like the diversity of that and just that thought period is like amazing to me. Cause man, maybe I do something, I don't like it too much, but it's not too bad. But in a couple years I can switch. Like that's dope. And I feel like from what I'm hearing, the Navy is the most lenient on that. So that drove me in as well. So as my 4th reason, diversity within your rate. Okay, so enough of me ranting about, you know what I'm saying, why I chose the Navy. Now it's time to jump into the meaty subject, the topic of the video. My 2020 Navy recruiting experience. One day I was like, you know what, let's do it. I'm going in the office. Boom, stepped foot in the office. I was greeted as well. A lot of looks, crazy looks, cause I did come in fly though. I did come in fly, so that's probably why they're looking like, damn, this dude fly? Who is this guy? But anyway, I came in fly and I'm like, sat down on the thing and I'm like, man, I'm ready. I researched everything, what I gotta do next. Boom, he's like, take the practice test. Boom, I'm like, ooh, practice test? Ooh. All right, bet. So he took me in the back, no homo. He took me in the back, you feel me? And like, I took the practice test and I came out. I ain't gonna lie, I thought I did terrible on it, but he was like, you did good. And he's like, you tested above average. So I'm like, shh. It's been so long since I've been to college, so it's like, boom, test it. Then he was like, all right, cool. So boom, we're gonna, we need you to fill out this packet. So he hands me a packet like, bow. I'm like, dang. I'm like, can I take it home and finish it? Cause it has, like, you have to get in depth for like past living history and all that. So you have to get pretty in depth history, medical history, even though I'm pretty healthy, you know what I'm saying? But like, you have to get pretty in depth with the medical history. Yeah, so I finished the packet. So boom, he's like, okay, so now we're gonna get ready to send you the maps so you can, take the real ASVAB and you can do all the medical things, right? So boom, I, do all that. And this is all within a week. So it's going fast. So I'm like, ooh, I might be leaving really soon. So I started to like, kind of like, cause I was scared I was gonna leave like automatically. So I'm like, ooh, let me slow down a little bit. So I started texting back slower. I started making less trips to the recruiting office just because I was in fear of like leaving my family and my friends just like that, like I did in college, like I just did. And that wasn't what I wanted to do. So I kind of slowly died down off of the recruiting. Boom, so a couple months go by. I don't know, I got this urge and was like, you know what, let's do it. So I'm like, bam, let's get this MEPS date. Let's go down there and do all the MEPS stuff. So I text my recruiter, I didn't get a response. I wait a week, I text my recruiter, I didn't get a response. I waited a week, I text my recruiter, I didn't get a response. I waited 2 months, I text my recruiter, I didn't get a response. I waited 3 months, I text my recruiter, I didn't get a response. So, you know, I'm like, dang, what the heck is going on? So you know me, I get fly again. I walk in the office like, hey man, what's going on? Like, you know, last thing I heard, you know, we sent all my stuff to MEPS and I haven't got a word back since. And they're like, we don't know what's going on. We're gonna take a look into it right now and all this and all this. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I left, text my recruiter maybe like 2 or 3 weeks after that, and he's like, I text him like, any update? No update. So I wait another month and I'm like, oh my goodness, bro, what's going on? So I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of this. I'm going to a different branch. So I mobbed to a different branch, and that branch walked me over there to get all my paperwork that I needed, my release paper, so they can release me so I can go to that branch. I won't tell you guys what branch that is. That's another video coming soon. But all come to shove, it took me almost like months and months to even get in contact with my recruiter after doing everything. Honestly, from the other branch, they told me that my paperwork just got mixed up at MEPS, and that's why I wasn't able to go to MEPS. But it's like, I don't know why my recruiter didn't like tell me this, why he just left me on red, which is kind of my fault because I wasn't leaving him on red, but I was kind of slow on my replies. But I mean, this is your job. I thought the object was to get me in, so I was kind of butthurt about that. So I went to a different rate. I mean, I went to a different branch. So I might as well just go ahead and take the shirt off now then, huh? You know, since I guess I'm not in the Navy, huh? Anyway, so that's kind of how my 2020 Navy recruiting experience went. Not the best, but you know, I'm still alive, and you know, guys, I'm always God-fearing and always keep a high head and always stay positive. I'm not making this video to bash my recruiter or anything, because things happen, and I understand that he's balancing a lot of people, and I can't take that away from him and, you know, try to make him a bad person. No, he's a great person, great man, by far, great man. I guess the Navy wasn't for me. Maybe that's God telling me, you know, this is an option for you. Things happen. Paperwork got messed up at MEPS, so I had to move on. So next branch, you know, they're helping me through this process, and I want you guys to stay tuned to the new me. You know, hey, sometimes life forces you to calm down, sometimes life forces you in directions you don't want to go, but guess what? I believe in God. With that being said, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate everything, you know, God has done for me, and I appreciate everything you guys have done for me, like all my videos and things like that. So hey, just don't forget to like, subscribe, and your boy 3 gone. Clee.